Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto live stream. Oh, let me quickly set everything up to make sure it is working properly. I think there we go. Hopefully you guys can see this already. Let me quickly know in the chat box if you can. Yeah, what a crazy freaking day. I know I start most of my videos off like that and even live streams, but I would say that's usually because whenever I live stream, it must have been a crazy day. You know, that's usually the system. That's usually how it goes. So, yeah, there's a lot to talk about here. There is definitely a lot to talk about. I noticed a lot of optimism in the comment section. I noticed over a lot of negativity over on Twitter. I want to address it all. And of course, give my thoughts on the situation right now. What I'm doing with the trading right now. How we are making money and how we're doing everything. Of course. I got you guys. I got you. However, before we get into any of that, make sure that you press the like button right now if you're watching. And let me quickly know where you guys are watching from right now. For me, it is 2:30 a.m. Dubai time. All right, so yeah, make sure you press that little like button just to show a little bit of support. I'm gonna literally have to, by the way, order some water with the room service a little bit later, and I'll just take you guys on the call. All right, you'll hear. All right, no worries. All right, I got you guys. Fullerene is back in the chat. Hey. All right, so Crypto Joe actually puts there, scam ads popping up before your vids. To be honest, I've had that problem literally everywhere. This is, for example, a channel called Ripple XRP Foundation, and they literally stole my thumbnail. Yeah, it's getting that bad. Somebody's putting it in the chat box right now, yeah. These guys, hey, look at the Coldplay song. Huh? You guys know I like this one. They're literally stealing my stuff. What do I do about it? I have no idea how I can prevent this type of stuff. These are scams, by the way. Not the real Ripple, not me. These are people trying to steal your money. So be careful with that type of stuff. I kept on warning really often, but still, it's really difficult to warn people so they don't lose it. All right, so first of all, Corthodoxos Karios, want to quickly say thank you for the £5 coming in before the stream even started. I guess I fixed the monetization settings. I guess. Yeah. I spent a couple of minutes on it earlier today. I just turned it off by accident, but now I think it is back on. All right, so we here in Amsterdam. All right, man. Mike says, how you doing? I'm doing very well. How you guys doing? How you guys doing on watching? And by the way, guys, please do not, never put your amount of XRP in the comment section. Please do not do that. It is so dangerous. And I see a lot of people doing it in the streams or in the chat box. It's just not smart. And by the way, a copyright claim is a very long process. I don't like it. It's you have to fill in multiple things, and I'm too lazy to do that. So here is why Ripple XRP could be the right crypto option right now to own. And to be honest, I don't really like articles like this. However, the title really caught me. It really caught me because I think it's a question that a lot of people must be having. Why should I own XRP right now? And is it still juicy? By the way, throughout this video, I will be going over a couple of other cryptos, and I'm trying to give you guys maybe like 5 of my top crypto picks for right now at the somewhere throughout the middle of this live stream. So stay watching and you'll hear 5 cryptos that I am holding right now that I think are juicy for the near future. We can actually just quickly say one of them is definitely going to be Cardano ADA. I just made a video on that one right now, as you most likely saw. There's a video on my channel. But there's 4 more other cryptos, and make sure you remind me in a couple of minutes here that I talk about them because it's going to be juice. It's going to be juice. It's going to be juice. And by the way, somebody says, I'm surprised YouTube is not sued. YouTube has been sued, funny enough, by Ripple. And Ripple kind of lost. Well, they came to a settlement, but whatever. So, the article title was again, why XRP is such a juicy crypto to hodl right now. Well, straight off the bat, it definitely has a lot to do with everything that's been happening today, right? I mean, one of the biggest things which happened today was that Elon Musk said that the electricity issues are apparent with Bitcoin. Straight up from that perspective, it is, yeah, it is definitely easy to see why XRP is one of the best options to go for right now. Partially because Elon just did one of the biggest ad campaigns XRP will ever get. And second of all, of course, because I believe, together with Gary Gensler and just, the whole SEC as an entity, is going to be kind of hunting down the more energy inefficient projects first. I kept telling you guys for a very long time right now, I firmly believe that even though even though Bitcoin and Ethereum are quote unquote properly regulated right now, that is still relative. I still believe the SEC can come back on their verdict and smash Ethereum and Bitcoin into the ground. And I firmly believe that once XRP goes through, they're going to be the first properly regulated crypto. And throughout that little journey, one of the things which the SEC could use as an argument for classifying Bitcoin or Ethereum in some sort of fashion, which could either be a security or just kind of regulate them negatively with, for example, a higher tax if you want to sell them or transact them because of the electricity, is again that's becoming more apparent. And again, XRP is really coming along with Elon Musk's vision, where even though I don't necessarily like Elon Musk, don't get me wrong, that guy has lost so many billions of dollars for people. Literally, people lost billions today because of his interesting statements. And it's not like this guy did not know that was going to happen. So he definitely either has a plan, either is a puppet, or is just a memer and he really doesn't care and he's just too far away from reality. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but that guy is definitely onto something which is beyond my imagination. I can't really fathom exactly what he is doing. That's a side note. The reason I'm saying XRP and Elon are kind of connected is because Elon has literally said before that he does not respect the SEC but does respect the US legal system or justice system. That's exactly the way that Ripple kind of stands right now, where the SEC is not respecting them. The SEC, by the way, for everybody watching right now, is literally alleging that any person right now in the US who transacted XRP has made a securities violation, right? If I'm mistaken, let me know, but you can't say so because it's the truth. The SEC, as it currently stands, is hurting every single investor of XRP or everybody that has ever transacted that before. And I keep telling people, Tesla has been sued, Amazon has been sued, most big companies have been sued before. None of these guys like the freaking SEC. Why? Because the SEC doesn't do things properly. They go for enforcement rather than rulemaking. Make those rules clear, you wouldn't have to sue. Why are they doing that? I think because of a lot of freaking money. Now, again, where does that money go to? That is a good question. I'm not exactly sure where the SEC money goes to. Maybe just like the, in Dutch is staatskas. I'm not sure what it's called in English. Maybe just like the government earns money from it. But yeah, is that really their main goal? Not quite sure. Maybe it's also just so they have even clearer rules and specifics. Because think about it. If they were to go through a rulemaking process, the difficult part there is that you have to make a rule book for everybody to abide by. And it's actually sometimes easier to make a rule book by suing somebody and letting a judge figure all that stuff out rather than going through it yourself, right? Then again, if you really want to win, you're not going to let a judge decide, but you're going to make your own rules. Again, they still have to be approved by judges and whatnot because the SEC cannot make rules themselves. They have to go through a process for that. But I would say it's a lot easier, though, than if you're alleging somebody did something wrong, right? But I guess maybe it's because the SEC does not have a clear rule book and they're too afraid to make one that they're still going through this, sue Ripple type of phase for right now because that's only one crypto then, and then they're going to look at every situation individually afterwards. Not exactly sure about that. One little fun thing is Jeff Bezos sold the third batch of Amazon shares in a week. This guy's been cashing out a ton. Last week, Bezos sold another $5 billion worth of Amazon shares in his first stock sales of 2021, which isn't out of the ordinary considering he sold $10 billion worth of stock last year. But the pace at which Bezos sold his shares last week is certainly a departure for the tech tycoon, who is set to leave his post as Amazon CEO later this year. He plans to remain chairman of the e-commerce juggernaut he founded in 1994. And again, guys, you are also with me, I think, to say that this is looking like the biggest billionaire manipulation in this world. Listen to me right here, all right? If you're watching right now, make sure you press the like button because I'm going to share with you some really crazy freaking facts, all right? It's starting to get really heavy in this one. So let's think of a couple of billionaires that you know. Let's start off with Mark Zuckerberg. This week, he literally posted on Facebook that one of his goats is called Bitcoin. That is definitely interesting. All right, let's put it like that. Second one is Vitalik Buterin, once more also a billionaire, also a crypto, influencer to the max. All of a sudden sells his dog-related crypto. Why? Why all of a sudden? Why now? It's really coincidental that it's just after an announcement like that. And boom, everything starts to fall. Then Elon Musk, another billionaire, does something crazy with crypto again, saying they're not going to accept Bitcoin anymore. It's so coincidental. But on top of that, there's this investigation in Binance. There's the halting of withdrawals on Binance. There is this right now where Amazon founder, again, another billionaire, Jeff Bezos, is selling his shares People are really speculating like crazy right now that a huge crash is coming. Together with that, we have the interesting, or I should say, negative inflation report from the US with some ridiculous expected inflation coming up. It's coming together, boys. It's coming together, ladies and gentlemen, and everything else. It's definitely coming together. And all I can say is this is so freaking odd, and I'm just watching here with my freaking popcorn and everything, just chilling, waiting. Because in the end, it's a billionaire type of game. We have no influence in any of this. All we can do is watch and wait and just be manipulated. The lawsuit right now regarding Ripple/XRP is having a lot going on, and I actually assume there have been a couple of verdicts coming out today. Let me actually type that in for you guys, right? Because I keep telling people the Ripple lawsuit is actually what's going to be most important for the XRP price. So even right now, even though I can state for a fact that these billionaires have some bigger plan that we don't know about, I really firmly believe so. They have some type of plan. Maybe it's to get those prices down lower. Not exactly sure about that, but that's kind of what it's looking like. Every, CZ has FUD around him. Vitaly Buterin has FUD around him. This guy, so Jeff Bezos, has FUD around him. Elon Musk has FUD around him regarding crypto right now. And stocks and crypto is basically on the same note, right? Because if stocks crash, crypto crash really often, and right now still. And again, if there's really positive inflation things coming up, which means a lot of inflation, it's also bearish for both. Let me quickly type in here, court listener. I'm just going to quickly see if we got some breaking news on the lawsuit just quite yet, because then we can hopefully be the first ones to cover it on the channel right here in a live stream. And I'm also going to have to call the freaking hotel room service for some extra water. No, we did not get any update on the lawsuit just quite yet. I guess it could be coming up in the next couple of hours, though. Usually, it's coming up in like 1-2 hours from here. Usually, it's actually posted like already. But I see one little update. Jeremy Hogan just posted over on Twitter, today is the last day to sign the petition asking Gary Gensler to end the SEC v. Ripple lawsuit and instead work with the crypto industry to develop rules and regulations that everyone can understand. You only have a couple of hours left, so hurry on up. And that is a reply to the earlier little tweet from Cryptology, which says, we have over 17,000 signatures on our petition calling on SEC Gary Gensler to end the war on XRP, work with crypto holders on a new regulatory framework, and investigate Clayton and Hinman. It'll be delivered tomorrow, and so, he's basically asking you to sign it. So if you're wondering what this petition is all about, I just basically said it already, but in layman's terms, in the easiest fashion, it is basically, they want three things. They want the SEC to be investigated, or more specifically, Jay Clayton and William Hinman, two of the big guys who were after Bitcoin/Ethereum regulation and have also been linked now to Ethereum and Bitcoin related companies. So people are thinking that's odd. They might have had a second agenda, which is not allowed, obviously, or at least that's not appreciated. The second part, I guess, would be to drop the entire ordeal here against XRP. That is the part I'm not agreeing with too much. I also don't think Ripple would agree with that because as it currently stands, Ripple sees two options, and I even saw Brad Garlinghouse state this literally because I posted this over on Twitter. I got this from a Brad Garlinghouse interview. Brad Garlinghouse thinks there's two ways that this can be done, that this can end this whole entire lawsuit. Way number one is that the SEC basically comes with a partial settlement, or at least they and Ripple come to a partial settlement, which basically means, why is somebody saying, I think Dusty got kidnapped? I was scared a little bit. I was like, what is going on there? Ooh, you scared me a little bit, my buddy. Okay, we're good. Ooh. All right, so what was it saying now? All right, there's two ways at which it could go. One, obviously, would be where, again, the SEC and Ripple come to a settlement, which could be a partial or a fully, and that basically means they come together and agree on something. The second one could basically be where the judge agrees or actually rules out, and Ripple has said that those are the only two options, right? So I'm assuming that there's not really a big chance that, that something else is going to happen in the same regard, but that is just me. Somebody says, is this Dusty? I would think so, man. I think I'm Dusty, but I don't know. Hey guys, let me quickly know in the chat box where you guys are watching from right now. Again, it's about 2:40 a.m. I'm doing my best to get this content as soon as I find it or as soon as I think it's appropriate to post. And this is one of the first times where I can actually live stream properly without a ton of freaking lag. So I had to utilize it. I had to pop on a stream because I really enjoy just chilling here with you guys and talk a little bit back and forward. And again, if you disagree with my opinion or you think I'm saying something stupid, definitely let me know in the comment section. I try to read every single thing, all right? Again, I can't read everything now if I'm telling a little bit of a story, but I try my best. And XRP Sweden coming in with the, I think Swedish krones. He says XRP is pumping Dusty. Dusty is the new Elon. Let's actually check that out. I'm seeing XRP pump, boys. Yeah, we're coming back up here. Look at that. Maybe we should soon again do some live trading. I'm already preparing it, guys. I'm already preparing it. I told you all, if we hit 1,000 likes in a live stream or 2,000 likes on a video, I was gonna do a live trading series and just some fun stuff. I think I have to put that like requirement a little bit higher or put a subscriber requirement. For example, if we hit 125 subs, I might do a $125,000 challenge, or something like that. Not exactly sure. I just need to do something fun. Oh, I just rocked my mic. But also where you guys are incentivized to, provide something. Like, for example, if people are really excited about it and they press the like button, I might do it. Or if people, really subscribe like crazy, I might also go for it. For right now, though, I have the goal of doing a huge trading challenge at 125,000 subs and then a face review at 150,000. But yeah, XRP is pumping up, doing pretty damn juicy right now. Is this a breakout that we should take? It's debatable, guys. This is actually following the, the real fundamentals, a breakout that I do take. However, since we did get a fake out a little bit earlier, it's so scary to go for it, guys. So I'm not going to tell you guys anything. So how breakouts work is basically if you have a trend line like this, right? How it usually works is you trade a breakout like, okay, we get a breakout like this. Again, the first time we cross one in the green fashion. We get, again, another green candle to confirm, and we buy about halfway through usually, right? So right around this time we buy. In this specific case here, we were getting really close to a trend line, so this is a little bit of an area where you don't buy. This is usually an area in which you sell or wait for actually confirmation, because here we were correct to say it was going to go down. And in this specific, oh, I moved something. Let me quickly put that back. And in this specific case here, again, I was saying that there was too much downwards pressure. People were just really, really going crazy. So again, there wasn't really the potential to buy it here. Then again, I guess you could have even bought it because of the confirmation. If you did buy, you could have still seen, let's see, about 7 or 6% profit or so, getting again back to this little support / resistance area. Again, could have worked out. I guess this is another area like this one before where you take a little bit of caution. And for right now, I would say again, this area right here is one of caution. We can just extend that a little bit. I don't even know exactly why I put that in. But I guess it has some relevant on a higher time frame chart. This little line right here, because I forgot that I put it in. So that must mean something, right? Or I put it in accidentally. I don't think so. I think it must have some value. So this is most likely an area of resistance as it currently stands. So this is, again, one you have to watch out for. If we do break out from this one again, though, with some confirmation, might again look into, again, buying some XRP and going ham at it. Today was a really beautiful day. I actually had 2 XRP trade. No, I had one. Let me quickly think. I had 1 Bitcoin, 1 Ethereum, and 1 XRP trade. I went short on Bitcoin, short on Ethereum, and long on XRP. And all 3 of them worked out. Yesterday I had 1 short on Bitcoin that lost because I got too scared. And 2 Ethereum shorts that worked out. You guys saw it in my video, right? No, it's actually wrong. There's 2 Bitcoin shorts, 1 worked out and 1 didn't. Yeah, and for right now, again, this is usually something I would take. I would just literally buy the next candle because usually if price falls down again in the next candle a little bit, very often, right? You'll see just, again, 1 breakout with the confirmation, and the next candle is red 8 out of 10 times. And if it's really green, it usually means there's going to it's breaking out a little bit harder. So again, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to buy because you've also gained a lot already. Also a little bit more secure because, again, it's breaking out and things are looking juicy. By the way, I also made a video earlier today on ADA. Did you guys check it out? A link is down below for sure. But what I was basically saying is that there's a higher chance of going up than going down right now for ADA. And a lot of people were really laughing in my face, saying, Dusty, you're stupid. We're going to correct like crazy. I told you, if we're correcting, again, basically meaning we're not going to go to $2 again, correction most likely to be seen at about 155, 154, something along that area. I did, however, expect us to really hit the top side still, though. People are so crazy excited about ADA right now. The enthusiasm in the crypto space is so nutty. And ADA going up and bouncing back from its support so many times, building up really properly, it doesn't necessarily look like we're going to fall that hard. It looks more so like we're just going to keep on going on. So that's again my verdict on that. I can also, by the way, trade ADA and stuff like that over on Bybit. I'm not sure. I had a trade open on... No, I didn't have a trade open on ADA, I think. Ooh. I'm not exactly sure about that. By the way, where's the XRP pair? There were XRP pairs on this one before. Where did they go? Oh, there we go. Okay, I just had to refresh, I guess. Because right now they also actually have an XRP pair on here, which basically means you can actually trade that with the US dollar. No, okay, I don't have a position open anymore. I think I have one open for just like a minute or two, so I didn't consider it to be a trade. I was just testing it out a little bit and checking, and no, I didn't. I'm not sure if I did even. Let's not talk about that too much. I'm not remembering. XRP Sweden coming on it. I already saw that one. Ellie H says adding XRP symbol on my car when I get it wrapped. That is that is pretty funny, man. You're gonna put an XRP logo on your car? I think that's pretty funny. Somebody says, haha, you have no idea what you're talking about. Ethereum and Bitcoin are finished. Do you know what that means for ADA and XRP? all right. These guys. Man, I just told you all before, right? I'm going to ignore every single troll, every single hater, because I know what I hodl. I know the current situation. I know what we got, and I'm extremely bullish on crypto, regardless of what these people are saying, all right? We're just going to ignore them as much as we can. M. Azam, one of our best moderators, coming in with the $2 or $3 even. Thank you very much, my friend. Let's see what else we had. Once more, guys, be careful of all these scams. They're trying to steal your hard-earned money by acting like me, acting like Brett Garlinghouse, acting like everybody. And even though in the comments section right now, it is a lot easier to recognize real from fake because I have the check mark, people are still trying, you know, so be careful with that type of stuff. And let's get back to the topic of the actual live stream at the start of the video. It was why XRP is right now a great option to hodl. It's actually a really easy answer. The reason XRP as it currently stands is a really great hodl or great bet, depending on how you want to call it, is because it has, you know, great fundamentals. It has a lawsuit which is groundbreaking, which basically means, again, I always put up the roulette analogy here. If you were to have a 75% chance of winning and the price going ×3 and a 25% losing with the price going ×0, you would always take this. You would always take this. Whatever game you were playing, you would always take that because the odds are in your favor. Same thing for if it was to be a 50-50. Let's say you're spinning, right, in a roulette wheel, and the chance is 50-50 that it lands a red or black, and you bet on one of them. If the payout was more than 1-on-1, which basically means if you win, you double your money. If you lose all your money. If the payout was better than that, you would always take it because if you do that consistently, you would win, always. That's, again, kind of the same thing as right now. There's a lot of factors. You have with XRP, you have the lawsuit, which is really kind of a bullish thing, I think, because there's more side of winning than losing. You also, of course, have the fact that we have some huge partnerships on Ripple's end. So that basically means if Ripple gets some crazy partnerships going or some crazy connections, that could be huge. But you also, of course, have the eco-friendly part where XRP is one of the only really sustainable cryptos that can last for the next 25 years or so. If you really think Bitcoin is always going to stay number one, we're not on the same page. If you really think that Ethereum is still the best of the best, we're not on the same page because that's just not the truth. They're just right now number one. That doesn't mean they'll stay number one. You know, or number two, I guess. Somebody says Elon Musk tweeted again. Let me actually type that in. Let me quickly see here if he actually did tweet out something. I keep telling y'all, if you want to become a millionaire overnight, one thing you have to do is just make a bot or look up a bot over on GitHub and basically just buy every single time Elon tweets about Doge. And you're going to become a millionaire pretty quickly. So, 3 minutes ago, working with Doge devs to improve system transaction efficiency, potentially promising. Right now, again, a ton of people are buying Doge right as we currently speak. If you want to make a lot of money with that, again, trading it can be really, really efficient. Let me quickly see here. They don't have Doge over on Bybit, I don't think. Let me quickly check. No, they don't have Doge on here. Ooh, okay, so they do have Doge over on Binance. I also have a link for that down below. And I'm going to start to get into Femex because I think you also have Doge on there. Do I think Doge is a really juicy coin? No, definitely not. But it does have some potential on the basis that Elon Musk is behind it. And I kept telling you guys, it's definitely smart to have some Doge. And funny enough, I bought a little bit of Doge earlier today because I had some money in my bitrue account. So I was like, you know what? Because I am staking a lot of Tether on there. And every so often I just get some money on there. And I just spent some on Doge for fun. Not a lot of money. I want to type in Doge, not ETH. But yeah, I'm not a really long-term bullish Doge type of guy. I would, however, say don't bet against Doge. If you are shorting Doge any of these days, you're a crazy guy, right? We're not on the same page. I'm just telling you that's too scary to go for. Definitely, Doge is one that you can keep buying. All those other coins, though, I'm not the same type of guy on. If you're buying a Shiba or any of those coins, it's a lot scarier. But Doge is one that's really supported by a lot of big guys, so it's different. And again, thank you for the 20 krona. XP Sweden and Scotty coming in with the dollar, I think. Let me quickly see. Oh, with the pound. Thank you, Scotty. 0709. We got a ton of donations already, man. How many did we get? Like just 5 or so. That's crazy. So yeah, Dogecoin. I don't even have to go over the price chart or anything like that. Whatever I say here, it's not going to help. It's definitely not going to do anything. One thing I guess we could clearly point out here is that there's some sort of a interesting line right here. That's the only thing I can guess right now that I can point out. That's just one thing that's looking interesting. So we might get a rejection over in that area again, which basically means that Doge is just going to pump through there and then come back down. But does that really work that way with a coin like Doge? No. Do I think you should trade Doge with fundamentals? No. No, not at all. No, definitely not. Rob Morris says, J Dusty, big fan, love your content. I'm a big fan of you, man. Thank you for commenting. Can you please pump XRP for us, Dusty? All I can do is sing, you got to know, pump it up, you got to. But I can't make it pump, unfortunately, no. No. And again, do you really want that to do it that way? You don't want things to pump and dump, You'd rather have things being built solidly, like, for example, ADA is doing right now. It's building its price slowly but surely. Again, retesting so ridiculously often. This is the first time we broke above $1.50. I got extremely bullish when that happened. I made like 10 videos explaining why I'm so happy. And now people are calling us lucky for hodling ADA. And again, guys, ADA was one of my top 5 picks for right now. Of course, you guys must already know, XRP is my second pick. Why? Well, the next week is filled with lawsuit news. Filled with lawsuit news. So that could be really huge for XRP. And so I'm saying it's a really good pick for this week, really juicy, and there's a couple of things which could happen. So again, right now, as of this point, we have ADA, which is pretty huge because we broke 150 for the first time, and right now actually retested it a couple of times and are building quite strongly. Am I saying you should buy right now? Well, I would say if we're going to correct, worst case is going to be to about 155. If we break through, it's going to be really freaking bearish, but I do not think we can actually do that. I do not think ADA can actually fall below 155, once more, logically speaking. So first bet is ADA again. Second bet is going to be XRP for right now. And in this top crypto list, you guys know I hold a lot of different crypto. Why? Because I think it's better to just overexpose yourself to different ones than just be fully committed to one. Mostly on the basis that if I were to only have XRP right now, only XRP, would that have been smart? No, because a lot of other cryptos outperformed XRP. Could I always switch over my other crypto back to XRP? Obviously, right? Let's say you have, for example, 100% into XRP. What you're doing is you're betting on a horse that has a really high chance of winning, but isn't really yet ready just quite. You're betting on a young horse, not young in age, but young in this race. In the race of the big boys, I guess. Even though it's already high up there, people are already valuing it quite high. It's also having some, inspections, and there's just a couple of things happening to that horse, which you don't maybe want to mess around with because it's so young still. It's not really, close to winning all the time just quite yet. It would be better maybe to just bet on some horses which have already been doing fine and already, are at the top, because you just have a higher chance of winning. Now, does that mean your odds will be worse in terms of how much of a return you'll get? Most likely. It will most likely be so that those winning horses will give you less of a payout for each horse that you bet on. Then again, you are winning already though, and you can always put those winnings back into the fast and young horse a little bit later. You can always do that. You can always put it back in a little bit later. And that's again the thing I always like to point out. A coin like Doge, a coin like ADA, whatever, you can always buy them with the idea of, buying it to increase your holdings. That's not a bad deal. Even things like Shiba and all those freaking stupid ass coins, which I again have called stupid so many times because I think they are. It might not be too dumb to hold them. I keep telling you. People are trolling you if they say it's stupid, it's stupid. It's just stupid to hodl. It is not stupid to buy and make some money with them because it works. Otherwise, nobody would do it. But tons of people are doing that. And again, it's working. That's why they're doing that. Hey, I see a $10 dono coming in from Angel Martinez. Thanks for all the updates and info you give us, Dusty. Have a drink on me. You know what? I will literally, I just made my setup different. I'm going to call the housekeeping right now for some extra water bottles. You'll see encounter. Let me call. All right, I got you. Which one do I press again? I'm not sure. Hey, send me some water. No, just kidding. I'm going to call now, yeah? Okay. Hello? Hello, is there any way I can get some extra water bottles? Yes, thank you very much. All right, boys, we ordered some extra water bottles. It's actually not that difficult, but this time the guy, he didn't say anything. he was just, this guy was quiet on the phone. That was awkward. I was confused. Plan failed. Normally I'd just say, hey, can I have some water? And they'd just say, okay, I'll send it to you. But this time the guy didn't say anything. All right, Ricky Campbell coming in with the 5 Australian. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the support, my brother. All right, let's see where else we were, because we had a ton of articles open still. Somebody says, no water source on the moon, so best to have some extra with you. Ronell gets it, man. You gotta stay hydrated, specifically if we're going to the freaking moon. You're right, boys, you're right. Let's refuel. Make sure you're solid. I'm also wondering if this guy's gonna stand outside my door and hear me screaming. It's gonna be a little bit awkward, but it's gonna be okay. It'll have to be that way. Drake Manuel coming in with the $3 saying, can you check out Oreo Network? Is there potential? You know the problem with that type of request? Oreo Network. The problem with requests like that is that I never know if those requests are done because you guys actually care about a project or if it's somebody trying to shill their own stupid ass little crypto, you know? Because in this specific case here, this crypto is in the top, I guess 1500, but it's really not that high up. How can I know now if it's a solid project or not? I have no idea what it does. So all I can do is either look at the price over on TradingView or something like that, because there's no information I have. I can't look it up quickly enough. So I'm not exactly sure what people expect when they donate asking me to talk about a coin if I don't know the coin properly. Just a little side note. All right, let's see. Mark Sarney posted, welcome Elon Musk's decision. As with transportation, we need new payment system that is resilient, high performance, and carbon free. You know, I really did notice that these guys are all coming together. These guys are all coming together. All coming together on XRP. I think it's pretty funny. Yeah. All right. Somebody says, Dusty, could you please talk a little about your short trades and taxes? Ooh, yes, I could. Let me quickly see. Would you guys like that? Well, what do you guys want me to talk about right now? Somebody says, talk about some short trades that I've done and explain why I did them, plus taxes. Just put yes or no in the comment section. And guys, we're at 1,000 viewers. Make sure you press the like button. If you all press it, we can instantly get to 500 likes. So make sure you just quickly press that little button. And I will also give you guys another pick, another crypto that I'm enjoying right now like crazy and I'm thinking has a big future. For right now, let me quickly say, guys, my third pick for right now, one of my best cryptos for right now by far is VeChain. And I've actually bought a lot of VeChain just now because it's pretty cheap in my opinion. Whenever it goes down, I just buy more and more and more. I just put it in the bag and just pick it up because it's pretty easy to hodl it still. I just think it's so freaking simple to go for it. It's just, I pick up, a couple thousand VeChain every single time. Just load them up, load them up, load them up. Because 1,000 VeChain, it feels easy to hodl that. It's $170. It might be a lot of money to buy, buy $170 worth of crypto, but it's just like, let me load up another 1,000. Let me load up another 1,000. It just feels good to do that every single time. And so, yeah, I've been doing that for a good while here. My VeChain bag has definitely been accumulating. And the thing with VeChain is, guys, they have proven use case. And I keep telling people, if something has a proven use case, the only thing about it is when will the price go up and how high can it go? But it's not, is it going to go up? You don't have that question anymore. You only have the question of how high will it actually keep on going through? And again, when exactly is there going to be a spike like this or spike like that? But there's no more question. And with XRP, obviously, even though I'm extremely excited, and there's the same question for Ethereum and Bitcoin, you have a couple of questions of, can this happen? Can that happen? With Bitcoin, for example, there is this chance that, that of course, Bitcoin is eventually going to kind of become obsolete, right? Because it's not the best crypto in almost any way, shape, or form. And with Ethereum, the same thing. There's just a lot of other cryptos which are better. Ethereum is just really popular as a platform right now. But again, the Binance Smart Chain is taking over for a good part. It doesn't have to stay number 2 for always. And I don't think VeChain is going away anytime soon. All right, a lot of you guys are saying, screw the taxes, but talk about the short. Oh, somebody else says, yes, talk about taxes. You know what? I'll talk a little bit about 2 things. One, I guess, is my short positions. So the only platform I am using right now is Bybit. That is the only thing I'm going for, but I might switch over to something else. I might use something. I'll tell you, right? If I'm using something else, I'll tell you. Right now, I'm literally on this website 10 hours a day, working my ass off, I guess. It depends on what you call working, because it's not hard physical labor. But I just literally, you can kind of say, analyze exactly where the price is going to go and trade accordingly. And I do these kind of, quote unquote, bigger trades. I don't like to do trades within 1 hour or within 5 minutes or within 10 minutes. I like to do them and take my time on the, I guess, relatively big swings. And relatively big swings are mostly on a daily perspective or a 4-hour perspective. And then kind of take a swing like this one. Take a swing like, for example, I guess, which one was it now? This one right here. Take those types of swings, right? Those are the ones I trade. Specifically, this one right here. We took actually both sides of this one. We took, I believe, this one right here. And I'm not sure exactly which other ones we took. I think we took like 4 trades within the last like week or so, maybe 5. I think we did like 3 over in this area. We had 1 trade just now and 1 trade just now. So there's about 5 trades done in the span of about a week and a half. And how I built them up is you basically put in every area of interest. So that could be, for example, a support, a resistance. You could definitely put up a little bit of a Fibonacci. By the way, guys, I need to put my headset off. I can't hear otherwise if the guy's knocking on the door for my water. This guy's taking a sweet-ass time, by the way, too, huh? Yeah. Is that the 5-star luxury in the hotel? Yeah, we'll bring you your water. Ones have dried out 50 minutes later. Nah, I guess it's still nice that they give you water for free. I mean, it's a basic thing, but still, it's nice that they do that, though. And that they're so fast to say, yes, yes, sir. I bothered them too much today with all the spoons and stuff I've been asking. You basically put in a lot of things like a support, resistance. You can actually put in a couple of zones as well. In a zone, how you draw them, there's 2 different ways to go about it. I've actually made a video on that before, but it's not up on my channel anymore. There's actually 2 ways, and one is to actually literally take a... Let's actually go for the easy way, all right? There's 2 ways, but let's go for the most common way, which is basically to take an area of interest, like, for example, this area right here. And what you're noticing is that there's not a single point which they all come to, but it's kind of an area in which people are accumulating or people are selling it all, right? So how it goes a little bit is, let me quickly go here. It's lagging just a little bit. It's a little bit slow. You again look at an area like this of interest, and you basically draw a bigger rectangle, mostly because you're noticing, hey, there's a lot of stuff going on with the price in that area, which means either a lot of people are picking it up, a lot of people are selling it within an area like that. There's not one way to do it correctly. There's actually multiple, because I could have built this area right here. I could have also built this area, for, can I switch it over? I could have also built it, for example, right in the middle here, because that's another price. Okay, the knock is there. Give me a second. Yes. Thank you very much. And thank you very much. Thank you. All right, boys. We got the water bottles. We got 5 of them. That's a little start. All right, good. We can get ourselves hydrated again. There we go. By the way, do not forget, it is it is 3 a.m. I think. Yeah, 3 a.m. This guy might think, why do we need so much water right now? But I needed it. I wanted it. And we got it, boys. We good again. We're good to go. Yeah. So there's not necessarily one way to go about it. There's definitely a multitude of ways to actually do it. But it usually is just an area for yourself to indicate where a lot of people are going to be picking something up or selling something. It's just something which kind of happens regularly. And the reason you put those in, or those are things of significance, are mostly because, well, if a lot of people picked it up there multiple times, for example, here you can see a lot of people picked it up at this line. Here again, a lot of people picked this up around this line. I guess here it broke through, but again, you might just want to consider those points a little bit more heavier and look at them, because you might want to pick it up there. You might want to pick it up there. You might want to wait for it to breach through once in a while, or I guess once, because once it breaches through, like for example here, but things might be looking a little bit more bearish, right? Things might be looking a little bit more dire. And again, this specifically is just a wick. It's not the actual candle itself. So this is not something I would really, put too much value into, because this could just be one guy with a fat finger getting it all the way down there. It is more significant though, like we're seeing right here in the end, if they're actually, real candles breaking through. Here again, you saw basically a break of this level. This level has been hit 1, I guess 2, and then for kind of a third time. Now the fourth time is the only one we actually broke through it with confirmation. And actually there was not even a confirmation. It's just basically with a close. And the close meaning it's actually the body that closes below this level, not just a little bit of a wick. There's no confirmation because the second candle was green, not red. So this is not something I would take as a trade, as a short basically, or even anything. I wouldn't trade this at all. Nothing I would actually do right there. But that's just something you might want to know about, right? That it's the body in this specific case, this little bigger red part, that actually counts. And by the way, one little thing that people keep asking me as well, what are you looking at here? These are candles, right? These are candles. And what this actually means is that this is price action within, again, 4 hours right now. Sorry if you knew this already, but there's a ton of people who don't know and keep asking. And this is basically a candle. This represents the time frame which we're seeing right here. So you have 1 minute, 5 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour. And that basically just represents how much time is going on and passing on within this little candle, right? And by the way, this, for example, for a green one, the bottom here is the price at which it opened. The top here is the price at which it closed. And those little thingies at the top and bottom, those are actually everywhere that the price hit. So in this specific case here with this bigger red one, this is the lowest that the price actually got to within this entire 4-hour time frame. This top part is the highest it actually got to within this 4-hour time frame. And this again is the lower part is the, the top part here is the open and the bottom part is the close. The reason it is red and not green is because the close was lower than the open. And again, in a green candle, this is where it opened, this is where it closed. And again, throughout this 4-hour period, this is the lowest that it went to and this is the highest that it went to. You can also see it in this section right here. This means open, high, low, close, and again, the change basically. And here's the volume, which is basically just this bottom size, just how much money is moving around in that, right? Just a quick little, I guess, talk for everybody that did not know. I'm trying to help out everybody, Some people think this is so freaking simple. Some people think it's difficult. Lassa says I got to go. See you later, man. Thank you for joining in and coming by. But I tried it. If you ever had a question, just ask. I'm trying my best to help everybody out. Monkey Chow with a 50 South African rand saying, "Yay! I see monetization is back. Go have a beer on me." I don't think having a beer in this specific area is actually normal at all. They're definitely gonna look at you weird if you drink beer here, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's normal, but I haven't seen anybody drink any alcohol in the whole time I've been in this country. So I'm not sure if that's a normal thing to go for. But thank you for the support, my brother. Lemonhead. Hey, Lemonhead. It's been a long time, man, since I saw you in the chat box. Maybe it's me, though. Saying, my fiat is gone. I'm on the sidelines singing Pump It Up. Let's go, Dusty XRP soldiers. Let's quickly ask here. Who is holding frickin' XRP? And somebody says, nah, bro, 90% of Arab people drink alcohol. It could be that they drink it, I just don't see it. I don't see. All right, but it could be because it was Ramadan for a little while right now, right? So it could be that we're not seeing it because of that. Right now, I think it's Eid, right? So now it's over now, so things should be a lot more busy from now on forward as well. If you're ever bearish, by the way, or you're ever sad, or you're ever thinking, oh, are people really hodling or buying? Just check back in our chat box and you'll notice people are still hodling like crazy. People are still positive as can be. And Lemon, yeah, man. So my fiat is not gone at all because I actually always buy proportionally and I sell proportionally, which means if you guys have my Patreon, you'll know exactly what my buying strategy is. And without spilling all the beans, I can give you guys some hints, which is I buy dips and I buy them in a certain pattern. And what basically happens is, let's say, for example, were to buy this dip, and this dip, I would usually just sell, for example, at an area like this when I'm at about maybe 3.5% profit or so. Why? And could a bot do that? Yes, a bot could definitely do that. And why? Well, because you sometimes have to sell a little bit earlier than you might want to actually make more room for yourself to buy bigger dips. The thing is, guys, let's say, for example, I were to buy right here, and right here. my average price could be maybe around, I guess it would be a little bit higher, but it's about the idea. Okay, let's say it differently though. Let's say that I were to, for example, buy right here and right here. It could be that my average price is right around this area right now, and so that I could have made a 3%, for example, profit in the midst here of my average price to about the top there. If would you take this? It depends, because if you're trying to make money and, sustainable money, and you're trying to keep that for the long term and you have a trading kind of, strategy, I would say yes, you trade that, you sell it to make more money. If you're a hodler though, that's not a point at which you sell. You buy lower because you want to have your average price as low as possible while accumulating as many as you can coins. But yeah, if you want to get more coins, then I would say go and learn how to leverage trade. Because in this specific case here, you can actually make XRP by using XRP. But it's also a difficult one because I also wouldn't encourage people to leverage trade with their coins because then again, you might also lose them. And if you're a hodler, you don't want to confuse yourself, right? Where you're thinking, you know what, I'm going to use my XP to make XRP because you could also lose XRP in the process of making it. So it's a difficult one. But I would say, yeah, the strategy works as well in the sense that you can actually buy back cheaper, and then sell at one point or another to just cash out some profits and then buy deeper or buy more dips another day. So you're not only hodling bags, but you're actually, confirming that you're making money for yourself. That might also be something to just think about sometimes. Let me quickly see if you guys have any questions. Somebody says, go to sleep, Dusty. Of course not. Of course not. Yeah, everybody in the chat box is just hodling, man. That's really motivating to me sometimes to see as well. Just to see people who are just also excited. And like Aeon says, dollar cost average. That's the freaking motto, man. Somebody says XRP is a complete piece of garbage. And this guys just repeat the same stuff for years. You guys are mad. People have their own opinion, I guess, on things, huh? I told you guys, zero tolerance for haters anymore. I don't care what these guys are saying. It's going one ear in, one ear out. I am happy holding my XRP, and if the guys are not and calling us stupid, whatever, let them be. We're going to be raking in those profits pretty soon here, guys. At least I think and I hope so. Then again, I am not only an XRP hodler, I hold multiple cryptos, but I always find it funny how these guys come into the chat knowing the video is about XRP, and then they hate on it. What's the purpose of that? Yeah, man. If you are an XRP hodler, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I can guarantee you, we'll be always within the top 5 XRP channels out there. So if you're an XRP hodler, make sure you subscribe. And if you're into any other altcoin, you can definitely subscribe to because I'll always, whenever it's necessary. You can also check out my second channel called 5 Minute Crypto, by the way. There's other altcoins on there. I'm quickly trying to see here. There's a little bit of a video, but you guys know I can't, I don't have sound on the MacBook, so I have to show it to you guys through here. Let me quickly see if I can. There we go. Okay, so that should work.
But could you share with us the XRP's latest foundation plans to achieve this carbon net zero by 2030?
Oh, yes, certainly. We are fully committed to being carbon neutral, and I think we've taken a lot of the steps, including, as Walter said, these things don't happen immediately, right? So we do need to source, we do need to pay the price in advance for the sins, right, which are there. Fortunately for us, we're in a slightly different position because the way the consensus algorithm of the XRP ledger works is that the difficulty doesn't get higher as time goes by, or it doesn't even remain flat. The advantage we have is that we use commodity machines or servers to do it. And our approach is also to constantly get efficiencies in the code, which actually allow us to run on more and more efficient systems. Ironically, as we've even experimented on single board computers as small computers go to see how well they can also participate in the blockchain. There is an interesting fact which will actually help us going forward. If you look at many of the countries which we believe can benefit from this whole revolution of DeFi, of blockchain, of DLTs, and the quick transfer of value, many of them are actually in places where renewable energy such as solar and hydro and wind are available abundantly, right? Whether you look at some of the Asian context, whether you look at the African context, right? So we actually have an opportunity to make them participants in this. It also furthers the overall objective of making it non-partisan and non-geographic or economic specific, and keeping it as decentralized as possible.
I think that's a rather interesting approach to things, right? To think from the perspective of who can participate and how difficult will it get over time. Little fun fact, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Smart Chain, it is basically impossible as a small individual to work your way into it and actually have any influence or any real power in that sense. So with Bitcoin, the problem is, of course, there's so much big money in that. We're talking billions of freaking dollars, billions and billions and billions of dollars, that it's going to be almost impossible for you to have any sort of influence whatsoever. Same thing goes on for Ethereum, and same thing goes on for BNB or Binance, where again that one is centralized, actually kind of maxed, capped at 21 nodes. So that one you can't get into because it's too freaking expensive. Anyway, they even designed it that way to make it fast and really freaking expensive. Bigger block sizes, again, more memory, basically, a lot more expensive, I'm just really putting some emphasis on that. It's basically an Ethereum copy, by the way, the Binance Smart Chain, but again, limited to 21 nodes, where basically it's so much more efficient because there's less, less decentralization. And that's again always the triangle which I talked to you guys about, where you take away one of them and the other one can increase. In this specific case, they took away the decentralization for some scalability, or just for some efficiency / speed, depending on how you look at it. And in that same sense, XRP is one of those cryptos where it doesn't get more difficult over time. There's not a big barrier of entry. I guess the only negative side is there's no real incentive to do it. The bigger incentive to actually contribute to the XRP ledger is mostly because you want to. Because David Schwartz has said before, the best incentive is no incentive, or something along those lines, where basically, if you have no incentive to do it, then you're really doing it for the project itself, right? If there's no money given out, then you're doing it because you really want to. And with XRP specifically, if you're aiding and helping, you're doing it because you want a decentralized system and because you want to aid in that. The only problem is it actually costs money to do it, so I'm not exactly sure, if that's a good way off. But again, it's not that people are in there selfishly just for the money. It's also because they want to keep the system running, right? And it's a beautiful thing if you're trying to think about it. It has two sides, but I would say it's definitely a more beautiful thing. And also the fact, of course, that because it's so friendly and simple, all of that type of stuff, again, a lot of people could just easily join on in too if they wanted to. Then again, that's also skewed a little bit because it's not that simple. It's not that simple to run a validator node or anything like that. It's not a 1-2 click process. Definitely not. So on the same note as well, XRP Ledger is in a good position in achieving carbon neutral by 2030 because of its efficiency. That's just that Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to get more expensive as time goes on, more and more expensive all the time, and XRP Ledger will not. And this other one is being energy efficient allows XRP Ledger to be decentralized as much as possible to other geographical areas. I guess that just has to do with the fact that you don't need centrality in one country like China, where, again, billions of dollars are set. It can actually be all over the world, and it doesn't really matter because it's not that consumptive. So yeah, it's just a bullish thing for XRP on its own as well. Is it really a big deal? I'm not exactly sure, but I guess maybe at one point Elon will actually notice XRP and just say something about it. But I don't think Elon has actually said too much about Ethereum either, right? Or has he? Not exactly sure about that. I see Greg McKenzie in the chat box saying Bonfire is worth a look. Own app in development, and it's the start of their Twitter. It's a buy and hodl, not a buy and dump, by the way. Hashtag stay cozy at the Bonfire. So that's a difficult one. I'm saying, Bonfire can definitely make you a lot of money, but it's not a buy and hodl, to be honest with you. If I were to buy that, I would literally just buy it to, make some quick money on it. I would not buy something like that to hodl for the rest of my life, because you might be saying, oh, they have a whole roadmap, they have a whole this, that has been thought of after the fact, after they know that a good marketing campaign going on. It's not a coin with a purpose from the get-go. They're making a purpose since they know they got clout. That is not something I'm really all up for. If you then compare it to some projects which worked for years, HBAR, for example, now ICP also going on that same note, and Cardano, things that we've been working on this for years, even XRP right now, to compare it with just a hyped up project like that who is trying to think of some use case after getting all hyped up, it's not in the same league, So I personally don't think that's the same type of thing. So a lot of people are actually coming back on this Doge tweet. What are you guys, is there any new thing? Because we already discussed this one here 30 minutes ago when it came out, like 3 minutes afterwards. Is there anything else? Let's quickly check it out. There is no new tweet. Is this a good thing coming from Elon? Well, it actually more so hints to the fact that he wants to get Doge as a payment system over on Tesla. That's all I'm thinking here. Because transaction efficiency that could be promising, I think all they could refer to is that they want to get that over on Tesla. And they just want to make sure that they can put up kind of a hint for Bitcoin to eventually switch over as well. From their really non-efficient mining right now to something else. Because he is working with the Doge developers. Are you guys also not wondering how much Doge he then holds if he's working with those guys to get that done? How much Doge would this guy have? Damn. All right, guys, if you're watching the video right now, make sure you press the like button quickly. We have 1,000 people watching. We already have 300 and something likes pressed. If you guys all press the like button right now, we are instantly at 500 likes. And also, if you aren't yet, just quickly letting you guys know if you forgot about it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I've told a lot of you guys already before, but I'm going to say it again. It is worth it. It is worth it. It is worth it. It's going to be some cool giveaways. I try to always answer any question that you guys have. It's a fun family to be in as well, So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We have now, let's quickly see what else we have. Curtis XRP who posted, is it just me, or does it sound like in the coming days/weeks, Elon is going to say the magical 3 words? XRP, 1% of Bitcoin, power usage. And if it does, the SEC court case comes to a close, Ripple announces an IPO, and then it only means one thing: Moon. And even though I want this to be the truth, I want you guys to be completely understanding of any one of these situations. Once more, guys, I am extremely bullish on XRP, but stuff like this, I don't want you guys to fall for. I don't want you guys to believe. It's not like if Elon were to say XRP, that all of a sudden everything would be good. Even though it could be, like I explained in my video earlier today, I explained both the situations with Elon Musk and everything that basically could happen, I covered it. Even though it could be extremely nice, it's not uncertainty, because it could also turn XRP into a pump and dump, which might get a lot more attention from the SEC on the negative side, because they might notice, it's really just not safe at all. The judge might not like that at all. Then again, there's more positive than negative sides. I'm going to agree with you, but is all of a sudden an IPO coming instantly too? It's just kind of, Curtis here summed up a couple of things. He says basically if Elon supports it, talking about the power usage, the SEC is going to clear it, and then IPO is going to come because the SEC has been, Ripple has been cleared. I think that's just, beating the gun a little bit, or whatever beating around the bush. I don't know what the English word for that is. By the way, guys, I am not a native English speaker. Please do not mock me too much in the comment section like you guys always do. I think it's pretty funny, though, sometimes as well. I try my best. Because, yeah, it misses a couple of points. Like, why would the judge all of a sudden pardon them? It's, in my opinion, only because we're just noticing that the SEC made a little bit of a mistake by basically going after all XRP hodlers and all XRP transactions rather than just those of Ripple. But I do still think that the judge will correct that anyway. So in easy words, I do think the judge will eventually just notice, you know what, the SEC made a little bit of a mistake by not going for either a partial settlement or making it clear that this lawsuit is only against Ripple and Ripple's quote-unquote security sales, not every single sale of XRP ever, because that's just ridiculous. Charles says in the comment section, sorry if you've covered this before, but is Bitcoin done? Well, that depends on how you view it. I would say no. Why would Bitcoin be done? Bitcoin is still the most institutionally adopted crypto. It's still the number one crypto. It's still the most talked about crypto. It's still the most pick something. It's still the most XXX type of crypto, whatever. So no, it's definitely not done. It's just not that interesting in comparison to some. It's just not that interesting in comparison to a lot of other cryptos that are, quote unquote better. But I still think that Bitcoin will stay at the number one spot for, a pretty good while here. Let's see what you guys are saying. I was about to go to sleep, says Veg. Too bad, man. Beat around the bush means you're cheating on your wife. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Okay, that means something else then. It's not the one. It wasn't the one I was trying to say then. I was trying to say where you're, saying something indirectly. Oh, damn. Not too good with, I guess those little, what are they called? Riddle thingies or something like that? Sayings. Somebody else says, Dusty, go to sleep, man. Nah. Not yet. He says, good going, Dusty. Greetings from here. Time to sleep. Oh, you have your time to sleep. Man, for us it is about 3:30 a.m. We don't care. We don't go to sleep unless it's necessary, man. You guys don't know. The channel always popping off here, guys. You always know it. You always know it. Whenever there's news on crypto, I got you guys as soon as possible, all the freaking time. You can never say, Dusty, you missed this news, you missed this, you missed that. Of course not. It's always going to be covered. I got you. I told you all. I got you. This is the only channel you need to be subscribed to. I keep telling you. If I miss something, that'll be a crazy day. That'll be a really crazy day. Yeah, man. All right, let's see what else we got here. Because, again, I think he's doing a little bit too quickly. But then again, it's not necessarily wrong. This article is 4 reasons TikTok convinced me to invest in crypto. You know what? Let me just quickly tell you guys another pick of mine, which is actually Matic. I don't have to talk about it for too long because I actually made a video. Ooh, can I scroll here? I'm not sure why I zoomed in this much. Maybe because I'm a little bit stupid. There we go. Here you can see 5-minute crypto. My second channel over on the YouTubes. Let me zoom out a little bit again. Can I zoom out, please? There we go. There we go. So on my second channel here, I actually made a video earlier today. I made a lot of videos, but one of the videos I made earlier today was Matic Polygon is going amazing. Here's why extremely bullish on it right now. Something like that. The reason I made this video, the reason I put this up is because I'm extremely excited about Matic. It's a coin I haven't covered on this channel too often, but it's one I should. And just again, check out this video if you want to know exactly why. But I've given you 4 of my 5 picks already, right? Damn. I have. So one of them, as we can just quickly summarize again, one of them is Cardano. Just looking juicy right now. Ethereum competitor. Again, got a pretty big update coming up in May here. It's just huge to hodl that one right now. Another one would be XRP. Of course, you have a lot of stuff happening specifically this week in the lawsuit, which again, we are speculating on right now that one of those is going to be good and the price is going to pump. Together, of course, with the fact that it's down quite significantly in comparison to the rest. If you again look at the top 7 or 8 even here in terms of return to all-time high, XRP has the most amount to grow. Another one, of course, is VeChain, mostly on the basis that they have proven use case. You can't deny it. You can't deny it. It's just going to be ridiculously easy for that one again as time moves on here. I'm just extremely excited for that one. And I know with all the partnerships that they have, there's almost no going down in the sense that it cannot die out. Another one was Matic, as you guys most likely know already now because I made a video on it just now and I just told you. And the last one, funny enough, is AVA, which is just above there. The reason I decided to tell you guys about this one right now is mostly because I've been a fan of ETHLend, which is the coin which basically turned into AVA like a couple of months ago, basically. I think October last year or something like that. I had ETHLend since 2017. And the reason I had it, really funny, was partially because I bought some and partially because my bot that I was running at the time bought some more for me. What happened was I basically missed out on a house worth of money for just having a little bit of ETHLend because I sold AVA at $65, the most that I had. I had a ton of AVA. And, you know, of course, the sad part is a little bit after I sold it, a couple of days later, I'm not going to say a couple of days, but basically really, really quickly afterwards, it just surged to 120. So I was hating myself. But at the time, XRP was about 20 cents when I did that. So again, did it really make a big mistake? Debatable. I mean, XRP was 20 cents, so it was definitely a good choice in the end anyway. And it basically just popped to $120 when XRP went to about 65. Then it came back down to about $80 per AVA, and again 65 cents per XRP. So I made a good trade, I thought. And then boom, AVA then just skyrocketed to the freaking 500, I think like $400 or so, while XRP was still stuck at about 65 cents, and I hated my life for a little bit. But I got over it, and AVA right now is working with Polygon / Matic now too. And I kept telling you guys about this project. I've told you guys about it for a really long while. I really started to think, I really thought it was dumb for a couple of years, I guess, in the middle. But throughout the whole journey, I've become a fan, I guess. So, yeah, I just wanted to quickly let you guys know. Those are my top picks for right now in terms of crypto. I like them all, and I think they're all solid picks. Just honestly giving you guys my opinion. Then again, what am I doing mostly every single day right now? I am just mostly trading. Not only XRP, by the way. XRP is my most excited type of crypto, but I wouldn't say going long right now is the smartest thing to go for. It is too scary right now. There's too much happening in the crypto space. We have to wait for some confirmation. Right now, we just retested again this little area, which we just explained already. We are retesting that again. Let us see. Let us see if we're going to fall back down from this one or actually breach through. Let us see. Let us not go into a haste and do some crazy stuff. No. Let us wait. Let us see. Let me quickly see what you guys are saying. H-bar outperforms VET and ADA in every way. To be honest, Chris, I if I could pick a sixth one, I would definitely say H-bar in this specific sense. I would. A lot of you guys are always mocking me, saying, no, Dusty, you should go for XDC if you're going to make a list like that. No, I'm going to go for H-bar. It's actually pretty funny because I was put onto H-bar not too long ago. I think it's been, only a couple of months. Once I started to look into it and check out some of these interviews, I was like, damn, the technology behind H-bar and the bar is actually pretty freaking huge. And again, I definitely missed out by not being an early adopter, I guess. But yeah, I luckily corrected myself, and I've been a fan ever since. You trade breakouts, Dusty? Yes, I do. Mostly bullish breakouts, of course, in a bull run, but yes, I do. Please, I don't want to say your name, but please, you remove your comment again. Never put in how much XRP you have. Okay, I see Full Arena already deleted that for you. Please, 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 never put your XRP amount in the comment section. Never put how many cryptos you have anywhere out there. It's just so freaking dumb. You're making yourself a target for hackers and for any malicious intended type of people. Not a good thing, guys. Not a good thing. Ken says, considering the length of time they take to process just a single transaction, that you can be sure that the Cardano network might just replace the existing banking system. I'm not exactly sure how you came to that conclusion, to be honest with you. Patrick says Cardamom can focus on unbaked and have a lot less money than Ripple's banking partners. Huh. Not exactly sure what you mean with that either. Do you think XDC is a good coin? It's mediocre. I hodl XDC. I bought some more XDC today, but is it really that amazing? It depends, man. I mean, the technology itself is quite okay. It's quite good, actually, I should say, maybe. But it's about the adoption. And since a lot of people are hating on it for being such a Chinese project and people are not trusting it too much, I'm not sure how far the adoption can get. It's not one of the bigger boys just quite yet in terms of adoption anyway. I guess there's also a little bit bigger of a risk. But somebody says new Elon post. But yeah, it could be a little bit more of a risk, but then again, also more reward in that sense. Is there anything new? I think these guys are... No. Oh. What is this? Is that also... I'm guessing that's also a Doge reference, right, though? But what is it supposed to be? I'll just retweet it, whatever. Look at this, guys. So many people have their notifications on for Doge. Or for Elon, I mean. It's got 24,000 likes, 5,000 retweets, 3,000 comments in 1 minute. People are sleeping on this guy. Like freaking crazy. And a lot of people are hating on him for... I'll just put here... Let me see what this guy... Man, it's also a difficult one. Because in the end, I don't think Doge is necessarily that bad. Yeah, it's a difficult one. I mean, Doge is just a pump and dump type of crypto because they made it out to be that way. But it's not like Doge is actually the worst one out there. Dogecoin is basically just a Litecoin copied over. And yeah, can we really say it's that bad? Well, I mean, no. Is it a good one to hodl? Debatable. I mean, the use case is being a meme coin, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Would I put like more than... I don't know any percentage. Would I put a lot of money into Doge? Definitely not. Could it be okay? Yeah, I would say so. Again, none of these videos are financial advice. It's just my own opinion, by the way, but yeah. Okay. XRP. Okay, that's never mind. I'm just reading what you guys are saying. I hear a rumor, Diamond Joe says, I hear a rumor last year that XRP was backed by gold, but not publicly known. Only heard this rumor once. Reason I got into it at 0.40 at the time. Well, let's just say you got lucky for buying it so cheaply because you made your money times 3 times 4. But that rumor, let's keep it as if it's just a rumor, right? Because there's no nothing in terms of confirmation on that one. What a crazy time, guys. What a crazy time. Where an Elon Musk, a freaking billionaire, is making us, basically just rethink our life decisions. because one billionaire is playing around with our freaking money. This guy, literally on his own, is manipulating the entire crypto freaking market. It's a one-man operation. Isn't that sometimes kind of funny to think about? How Elon Musk, with his simple little fingers here in his tweets. Oh, by the way, there's one heavy... Is it a motor? Yeah, I think there's a motorcycle, a heavy one. I don't know if you guys can actually hear that too, but the motorcycles are so freaking loud here as well. It's crazy, man. Huh. I'm not sure exactly what this one could mean. I guess it just has to do with, again, calm down, don't panic with Dogecoin. I'm not sure, though. Bright Crypto says, Elon causing hype for crypto space. More newcomers, influx, hoping market turns around and bounce skyward soon. Yeah, I would say all those guys coming on in, those guys that Elon is promoting for, is good to have in the ecosystem, but it's really, really, really bad. It's really, really, really bad in terms of, real supporters of crypto. It's basically people who think they should make some fast money by just buying some shitty-ass project. So it's good for the adoption, but it's really bad for the real support of crypto. When is the meeting? What meeting exactly you're talking about? There was an SEC meeting earlier today. It was closed doors, which basically means you can't know what was said in there. You can't see, you can't find out. And there's going to be a Ripple court hearing on the 21st. So exactly 1 week from now. I am not sure if I'm going to be able to... Oh, wait, by the way, I'm not sure actually if the SEC hearing has already been going through or if it's going to be today. But it's going to be closed door anyway, so you can't get access to it. Light in the Dark, thank you for the $5, saying thank you for your service. Thank you for the support, my man. MS says, how you doing and how's Dubai? I've already said it a couple of times before. It's really beautiful. It's, the hotness is definitely not as bad. So it's about 36 degrees Celsius most days, but it doesn't actually feel that hot or that heavy, actually, to be honest with you. I don't know. If it's ever hot in the Netherlands, so that means like 24 degrees is already being hot, I would definitely be like, ooh, pretty heavy weather. But in here, it's like, oh, okay, it's just all fine. It doesn't feel that heavy, to be honest with you. I met Moon Carl a couple of days ago. I met a couple other guys here already, so it's been pretty interesting in terms of networking. The place is the best weather. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, in Europe it's heavy. The heat is way more enjoyable in Dubai. I would say so, man. I do like the heat here a lot. DJ Fresh says, one rich guy having this effect on crypto is terrible. Totally goes against the idea of decentralization. To be honest, you're very much right about that one, Toe. Yeah, you are very much right about that one. Yeah, you're very much right. Dusty, can you buy gold bars at vending machines in Dubai? I have no idea. I've not seen one, so I wouldn't know, to be honest with you. But I'm right now very close to that big mall, to the Dubai Mall. It's indeed really freaking huge, man. I didn't believe it when people told me, but it's really freaking huge. It's easy to get lost. Juicy. Yeah, I like juicy. Somebody says, hey, Dusty from Suriname. Welcome, man. Welcome. Let's go a little bit for a little bit of a round again. Where are you guys watching from right now? Again, you all know where I'm recording this from, but let me know quickly, where are you guys watching this video from? And let's again dive a little bit into the XRP price. It's the XRP pumping a little bit again. Hey. Again, we already retested this little support right now. We actually broke through. Retesting. I believe on the 1 hour, this is actually a bullish breakout though, right? I think we said that a couple of hours ago. One that I would not take personally because it's too scary. Yeah, I think so. Yes, on almost debatable. I wouldn't go for this too much. It's a little bit risky. It's a little bit risky. Could work out though. A little of a triple top coming in for XRP as well. Oh man, isn't that also funny to see the comment section? Just noticing people are like all over the world. It's freaking crazy, man. Dusty, when you say we, I've always wondered, who are you referring to? Who is it, your business partner or partner? When I say we, I mean you and I, my brother. John Doe Crypto. Everybody here watching, we're all together. I always keep telling you, we're all on this journey together. if one of us makes money, in the end, we're all making money, you know? So it's not like it's just me. And if I say we, I'm just talking about, you guys in the comments section, just people who've been informing me here in the chat and stuff like that. It's all of us together. I just told you all, it's family. It's all family. If there's ever something, you can always try to contact me. The only problem is, guys, that the more followers we get, which I think is, pretty cool, the harder it also becomes. Because there's so many people asking me these, I'm just going to quickly say here, very stupid questions. Again, no hard feelings, right? Because I understand a lot of them. But it's people, for example, asking me, hey, Dusty, how do I make an account somewhere? Hey, Dusty, I'm not getting a reply from Binance. Or hey, Dusty, I'm getting no reply from this. Or hey, Dusty, how do I send XRP? Hey, Dusty, how do I send Bitcoin? Hey, Dusty, how do I trade Ethereum? Hey, Dusty, I can't give everybody an answer anymore. Otherwise, it would be my full-time job to answer people. But I do see what you guys are writing. I do try to read and take it all in. And I do try to reply as much as I can. But it's really difficult the bigger we get, though. And I didn't ever think so. At the start, pretty funny, at the start of it all, I was so happy if somebody commented. I was getting freaking hyped up and excited, and I read them like 4 times every time. Now it's kind of a privilege, I guess, but it's difficult to to just keep up with all the comments as well, man. But I try, because again, I think I appreciate every single one, and I keep telling you guys that as well. It's to me also so crazy how there's just people enjoying the same type of stuff, and we just have a platform to talk with each other about cryptos that I like, and this gets sense here as well. With a lot of things, it's like your success is my downfall, right? But in this specific case with crypto and stuff, we're all in this together because we really are. If one of us makes profits, we're all making profit, and I love that, man. I love that about it. I love that about it. It's just, I don't know, it just feels good. It just feels as if we can all be open and together in all of it because there's no hard feelings, there's nothing to lose. And by the way, Fullerine, why did you delete that? Why did you delete that message? Alex said, we love all you do and your content, and you blocked him. Why? You goofed up, Fullerine. Uh-oh. I just goofed. Guys, I messed up. In a minute. Test. I think we're good. I just bunked my microphone. I'm so sorry. I have that sometimes, My back is killing me. I'm not sitting well, but that's because I'm using, I should make maybe a picture of my setup here. Hey guys, there's a DustyBC scammer in the chat box. What is this? Can you ban him, please, Fullerine? Look at that. We have a scammer in the chat box. Damn. Ban the scammer, bro. Fullerine, you should get... Bro, Fullerine, ban the scammer, bro. You're not quick on this one. How are you missing him? Or Monkey Child. You guys are all watching. You guys letting the scammer just chat? Posture check. Yeah, guys, if you're watching this video right now, check your posture. Make sure you're sitting upright properly, and make sure you also hydrate yourself. I just got myself 5 bottles of water to make sure I'm good. I'll take a little of a sip. Yeah, there's actually a couple of things which you could draw into XRP right now. But to be honest with you, I don't think a lot of this is valid, as it's about the macro factors of XRP. We're clearly seeing a little bit of a channel happening, obviously. A descending channel. I'm not sure if that's relevant, though. Just giving you guys my honest opinion about the matter. I'm just thinking right now is the macro factors, meaning Bitcoin is taking over and Bitcoin is basically deciding the pace. Somebody asked in the chat box right now if I think it is basically... let's actually put it in a little bit. I guess I'm not exactly sure I want to draw this one, to be honest with you. Because I guess we already broke out just now out of the channel anyway, regardless of how you view it. Somebody asked me if inflation has a big influence on crypto. Well, the easiest answer, of course, is yes, very much so. Inflation has a really big consequence. Logically speaking, it would be bullish, but it isn't. Why? Because inflation is usually bearish for everything in that specific currency. And very often, that actually leads to people being more bearish on basically anything within the country. So if it's the US, whereas there's a lot of inflation, people usually just get really bearish on U.S. stocks and things in the United States, just things like stocks and anything. And what they do is they sell off massively, obviously, right? Or they become a little bit more careful, go for other things. Logically, they should be bullish on stocks because it's not cash, but it's also in some weird form. A company like Apple has so much reserve in cash. If there's a 20% inflation, their cash is going to be worth 20% less, and that could be billions and billions and billions of dollars. Again, that's also one little part of it all, by the way, a little fun note. But since the stock market crashed a little bit after that announcement, which is just a macroeconomical thing, crypto crashed because of it. And so, in a 1-to-1 ratio, no, it's not good for crypto. In a literal sense, should it be good? It should be good for crypto, yes. Then Feltima said, I feel so sorry for the Doge people. With Doge futures opening up, Elon is about to legally rip off millions of lemmings. Man, if you're a leverage trader on Doge, you're definitely having steel bullocks, let's call it like that. We're on a different level because I don't have those. Have I leverage trade Doge before? Yes, but for a really brief bit, because I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do the strategy where every time Elon Musk tweets something, I'm gonna buy, and that worked like a charm. But you can only do that for within the first 30 seconds of him tweeting something. If you're later than that, you're definitely gonna lose money. And I basically gave up on that whole ordeal because my bot wasn't working properly anymore. I had an Elon Musk type of buying bot. It wasn't working anymore, and I gave up. But for the rest, I don't do Doge futures. Ripple Tsunami posted, what do you think about Bitcoin Cash? I think Bitcoin Cash is pretty garbage. Then again, that doesn't mean we can't make money with it. There's definitely some money to be made with Bitcoin Cash still. Yes, sir, sirski. By the way, XRP usually follows Doge to some degree. It could be that this Elon Musk deal is actually going to be bullish on XRP. Maybe that's also why it's pumping right now a little bit extra, purely because of Elon Musk. You could relate that back to looking at the exact words, by the way. Looking at the exact time, by the way. We could look at exactly when he tweeted for the first time. So the second time is 3:30 a.m. Let me just readjust my seating again. I'm just sitting on my chair with my feet up and stuff like that. I'm not comfortable, right? I'm not feeling comfortable. His first one was 2:45 and the second one is 3:30. By the way, maybe that's meaning something as well because he's tweeting at these round-ass times. 2:45 a.m. Exactly 3:30 a.m. These are scheduled posts, man. Let's see. 1:11 a.m. This one isn't. Maybe it's a coincidence. This one is 1-2. Okay, this is Twitter for iPhone. Is this anything else? No, it's still Twitter for iPhone. X-doubt. So let me quickly just say about Bitcoin Cash, by the way, because somebody was asking. Bitcoin Cash, of course, is just, people thought Bitcoin wasn't the real thing, so they switched over to Bitcoin Cash. It was a hard fork, which basically means they take Bitcoin the way it is and then decide to actually propose some changes. But since not more than 50% of the people actually decide to come along with that, the only option you have is to basically clone it and go through with your own kind of system. That's basically what a hard fork is. It's basically you take exactly what you had before, but then kind of split from the main chain. Let's call it like that. It's just forking is what it's called. And you can make your own type of crypto with, again, the people that do think that's the way you should go further. So basically, if an upgrade, let's call it like that, gets rejected, you have the ability to hard fork. Or you can also see it from the different side. If you don't want to upgrade something, but you want to, really make such big deviances or changes that, again, an upgrade is never going to get accepted, you just hard fork it, basically. It's just another proposed change that people don't agree with, basically. And that happened with Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin Cash the real Bitcoin, though? I don't think so. People call it better than Bitcoin, but I don't think so. I just think it's kind of a knockoff, but not really that good. This was 245 and 330. Let's quickly check out the price. 245 and 330. 245. No, definitely not. He said it right within this candle. And the next couple of minutes, the next half an hour is still going down lower. So I would say any argument surrounding that is definitely invalidated. Yeah, you definitely can't state that that's the case right now. By the way, guys, I'm thinking of doing one stream every single day, maybe even 2 streams a day from now on forward, just because you guys said you like them. And right now, the internet is perfect, and every so often, the internet is just really, really good. And I'm thinking of just, making sure that you guys are always here. Next, Ripple v SEC phone hearing on May 21st. Is it confirmed? Yes, it is confirmed. So, it is confirmed. The only question is, will I be able to call the SEC over from Dubai? Or the judge, the hearing, whatever. Will I be able to call them from Dubai? I'm not sure about that. But I really want to, right? So, I was even thinking literally of flying back home purely to stream it. But I'm going to be going back home a couple of days later. So, it would just be me flying back and forward purely to stream this one. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be nice. But then again, I'm going to miss out, which would be a... Ooh! I might actually just let somebody call in and have... maybe I have a plan, you know. I'll think... let's see what I have a plan a little bit. I have a plan a little bit. You know what? Don't worry about it, right? 21st, I can almost guarantee I got you. All right? If there's going to be a live stream of the... No, we don't need that. No. The hearing, once more, guys, I got you, all right? No worries. I got a plan. The 21st, I got you, boys. As long as the internet in the hotel is fine, I got you. And otherwise, you know what? I'm also going to just buy a SIM card here, buy myself some internet. So if push comes to shove, I can always use 4G or 5G you have here to just stream. I got you. No worries. I got you. It will cost me some money, but I have a plan. I have the plan to do this. No worries. Oh, I have a juicy freaking plan, guys. I got you. All right, no worries. The stream, as always, I stream every single hearing. Not the hearing itself, obviously, because that is not allowed. But I do give a little bit of an overview of what is going on, and that I can do definitely again. I'm going to be a little bit more careful where I don't share the exact words that those guys are saying. But I'm going to do my best to give you guys exactly what is going on in that hearing without giving you guys the exact words, because that is not allowed. That is against the law. And again, in the Netherlands, that's fine, but in Dubai here, I don't dare to do stuff like that, you know, so. Yeah, somebody says probably still cheaper than flying back and forth. That's true. Flying back and forth is like I think it's going to be like a $1,000 trip, so it's definitely cheaper to do this type of stuff. But again, it's also the dedication that I have for crypto, man. I would literally spend maybe $1,000 purely to get you guys entertained for one day. I'm pretty dumb. Yeah. Roth Boss 29 coming in with the $5 saying, let's go XRP gang. Yes, sir. XRP gang. Roth Boss, I missed you for a little bit, man. Buy a long distance calling card. Yeah, I could also do that, but I have a different plan, which is only going to cost me a couple, maybe like $20 or so. I have a plan. Do not worry about it. Because one of the guys in the Discord actually lives here too, and he told me if you want a long distance calling card here, it's going to be pretty damn expensive. Specifically because those hearings take about an hour. If I have to do an hour of calling like that, it might really be, you know, a good little cost. But again, where there's a will, there will be a way. Dusty never says he misses me. Of course I miss you, bro. Don't worry about that. I miss Aaron. But yeah, some of these guys are just always here, and some of you guys' names I just always see, and so there's no way I can, you know, not notice you, I guess. Dusty, you work with official XRP? I have no idea what you're talking about. Who is official XRP? Is it a person or what? The energy consumption between XRP and XLM are the same. I heard Elon was early investor in XLM. Okay, so I don't think Elon was actually an early investor in XLM, to be honest with you. XRP and XRP are XRM and XRP. Well, XLM and XRP are literally the same thing, yes. And what does XLM stand for? XRP and XLM. You guys know what they stand for, by the way? Let's quickly do a little bit of a question. Do you guys know what XLM and XRP actually stand for? Because I can tell you, for those that do not know. And the same thing for XBT. Do you guys know what it stands for? I think you also have XET, by the way. Yeah, I think it's XET. Yeah. Do you guys know what those stand for? They're used very often. For example, there's a platform which I use, a trading thing. It's called Prime XBT. XBT stands for Bitcoin. But why? I'll tell you guys in just a second. Let me quickly read this donation. Bryce Ward says, SafeBank token has made me ridiculous returns. Also is a great project. SafeBank token, SafeBank token, SafeBank. That is just a little, I'm going to call you, a person who made some money with a meme coin and is now trying to make others buy. right? Because I think that's what his goal is. That's, I think, what's happening with most of these crypto projects now. With those, Doge type of cryptos, people are just gonna make people buy. Just gonna make other people buy. Okay, a lot of people are saying no. So with currencies, you have the US dollar, right? The US dollar basically is U for United States, and you might say again, US dollar, you have the first two is US and then dollar. US for United States and then D for dollar. With the Europe, things are not all that easy, not all that clear, but with most of them, there's like some logic in there, right? South African Rand, ZAR, South African. I'm not exactly sure if in South African you say South Africa as well. Maybe that's also why it's with the Z. But with most of them, you can actually find some logic in there, right? You can definitely find some. Now, if there's no country code there, you basically do an X. And again, that's just one little X. And what you use afterwards is still the kind of the abbreviation of the specific currency. So XLM stands for X lumens, because what it's basically called is stellar lumens. And again, stellar basically being the company name and lumens being the kind of the tokens basically more. XLM stands for X lumens, and X again being no country specifically, and lumens again being abbreviated to LM. With XRP, it is actually X meaning no currency code, or no country code I mean, and RP for ripples, or ripple, something like that, X ripple. And then again, XBT standing for X, no country code, and Bitcoin for BT, Bitcoin. And then XET, I believe, is just X Ethereum. I'm not sure if it's XET. You don't ever see people use that one, to be honest with you. I don't really see it too often. But that's actually what it stands for. A little fun fact. We say South African Rand, but it's Zuid-Afrikaanse Rand from olden days when it was registered. I see you. Because in Dutch, right, which I think South African is taken from, you say Zuid with the Z, not with an S, but whatever. All right, VeChain linked with XRP. Not too excited about that. I don't personally like it, but then again, I know I have so much to freaking think about in terms of those projects. You can't like them all. You can't like them all. Somebody said, Ronell, why are you saying that, bro? I like that. That's pretty funny. Let's see, boys and girls, whatever we have here. We didn't even open the XRP price chart, which I usually have open, by the way. All we have was Dogecoin. Again, hey, look at that. Couple of minutes ago, what did we say? Again, we're going to hit this area, and we did that and just came back down now. Look at that. Once more, guys. I was earlier, about a half an hour ago, giving you guys a little bit of a tutorial on some basic technical analysis. This is exactly how that works, right? You define a point of interest, which again has a high likelihood of being hit again, and you could speculate around that area or anything along those lines. In this case here, we already notified noticed that is an area of interest. Again, we touched it here, and we're basically touching it just now. We came right back to this area and fell back down. I think that's pretty funny, because I was literally giving you guys an example of how I do these lines, and here again is a really good example of why it works and how you make money with that type of stuff. Does this indicate a good time to short Doge? Definitely not. I would never short Doge unless you're really certain about something. Elon Musk just said something positive. The only thing you could do is, again, try to short it at points like this, like at the top of the top. Right now, though, I'm definitely not touching that. You do whatever you want, though. All right, I don't have the capacity to short Doge. Not that type of guy. You're betting against Elon Musk. Not gonna be me. You might do that. Not gonna be me though. Not gonna be not gonna be me. This is XRP. Yes, we have the charts back in there. There we go. XRP being indecisive right now, trading within its channel, slightly downwards biased, but again, actually a little bit of a breakout. If you just can already visualize a little bit of a trend line here, just kind of looking at it. You can see it's basically broken out just as we speak. You see that too? Not a breakout I would actually take once more. If this were to be green, the first one, I would definitely take that. But right now, as it currently stands, I would not. Whatever, man. Hey guys, if you're watching this video right now and you aren't yet subscribed, make sure you press that little button. It is 4 a.m. right now, and you guys all know I'm trying my best to provide the highest quality content for you guys to cover everything that's happening in the crypto space, and all I'm asking in return is a little bit of a subscription being pressed. We just got 23 subscribers this stream in about 1.5 hours. Of course, you should only subscribe if you want to, but I'm thinking a lot of people here will be watching every single stream we do from now on. Because again, guys, it's going to be freaking daily. And if you subscribe, you get a notification every time I post. And I think YouTube doesn't like me talking about some stuff. They recently deleted my channel. Then again, I'm not giving up. We're going to be talking about crypto every single day. And I think every single person watching right now is going to be getting rich with crypto. If you're not rich already, it's still going to be coming up, man. We're extremely freaking bullish on it all. I'm extremely, extremely excited. And damn is it going to be juicy. Damn is it going to be juicy. I told you all, I'm ignoring the haters from now on. And all we're doing is just making money and being happy. By the way, guys, if you're looking for a platform to stake XRP on, I am personally going for bitrue. Link is down below. But it's basically just, I was looking for a good method to make sure that I don't have the same thing that I had in 2017. What I had was I had more money in 2017 than I had in 2020. That was a really big problem, right? So what I basically noticed was in this whole meantime, I didn't really do anything to increase my crypto holdings. I just tried to increase my dollars and stuff like that. And a big skewed part of that was I should have gone to increase my crypto holdings to the max because it was cheap. But I was like, no, I need to increase my dollars. I need to start trading more to get more dollars and whatnot and whatnot. And what I noticed in hindsight was that, boom, at one point in 2020, I had as much, or no, 2021, I think, maybe 2020, I had as much money as I had in 2017. But again, there were 3 years in the midst. What I noticed back then is you need to find out ways to actually make sure that all the money that you have right now is working for you and is making you more money. And even though you're not going to have to do it for 100% of the money, you should definitely do it for a certain percentage, right? And I always go for, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's just a certain part of money that I just put into things which generate income throughout time. And again, one of those things is staking, for example, my XRP or my VeChain and all that type of stuff, all that good stuff. Hussein with the $2 coming in saying, please Google SafeBank token. It is a hidden gem. Man, to be honest, it could work out. I'm not going to lie to you. People putting these coins in the chat box have definitely made a lot of money before. There's people making hundreds of thousands of dollars every time these coins pop off. So I'm definitely telling you it could work out, but I'm not going to personally look it up here in the video and show it because I'm not encouraging anybody to buy it. I'm just saying, hey, if you were looking into it anyway, it could definitely work out. It could. Bruh, everything is a W for XRP. Yeah. Okay, you guys are seeing this W as something bullish or something interesting. Whatever, man. No, this is the triple V pattern. No, there's actually indeed a little bit of a W forming, but it's already the next leg after W. It's pretty funny. Whatever, man. All right. Some people are still at a loss. On how? How can you be at a loss on XRP? How? XRP hit like 88 cents a couple of days ago. How are you at a loss? You're doing something really freaking wrong then, my guy. I'm not exactly sure what you did, but if you're at a loss right now, that is sorry. That is definitely funny, man. I'm so sorry, my brother. Maybe, damn, you didn't buy any dips at all? Damn. That's not, it's not juicy. Damn. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say about that, man. Somebody says Y96 in HODL. Yeah. Damn. XRP is still up 505% year to date. It's pretty crazy, man. If you just think about that, think about those numbers, think about how much money is being made here, think about how much money we as XRP holders have made this year as well. XRP is pumping up a little bit right now. Feels good. Feels good to finally have some XRP pumps again. Let me put something on the bottom left. Let's go for a VeChain. Let's put an XRP on a 1 minute here because you guys seem to really love that. Whenever we put XRP on a 1 minute chart there to just quickly see what's going on exactly. There's the 1 minute chart for XRP. Let us enjoy. By the way, guys, I went to the not the swimming pool, but a aquarium over in the Dubai Mall. You know, it's freaking $75. No, let's say about $83 or so to go walk through a freaking aquarium hall here. I was like, maybe it's freaking, I don't know, it's like 300 dirhams to just walk through the aquarium. Am I dumb? Am I stupid that I'm not willing to pay anything for that? Because I was, if it were to be like, $15, $20 to walk through a little bit of an aquarium, I would maybe done it. But $75, $80, damn. When is the next court hearing? The 21st of May. So it's going to be coming up exactly 1 week from now. Elon Musk tweeted, is making Doge better? Yeah, man. Elon Musk just tweeted, indeed. I mean, is it making Doge better? I'm not sure about that. Is making the Dogecoin price pump, though, if that's what you're referring to. Is it making Dogecoin itself better? Oh, you meant to say he is trying to... Oh, yeah. You mean this one. You mean the literal... Okay, so you meaning that he is trying to work on Doge to make it more energy efficient. Yeah, this could be a big slap in the face for Bitcoin or Bitcoin maxis, by the way. Because Dogecoin, proof of work type of crypto, wondering what they're going to get to eventually. I do wonder. How are they going to change that? What are they going to do? I really do wonder. I'm not sure. It is right now 4 a.m. and it's still 23 degrees outside. The sun is coming up in about an hour or so. I need to hit the freaking sack, boys, or the hay sack, the layer of I don't know what to say, man. It's freaking 4 a.m., boys. We did our best. I'm not gonna lie, I actually enjoyed this stream a lot. This is actually one of the first streams in a little while that I actually really enjoyed. By the way, the market cap of Dogecoin spiked $10 billion after this tweet. Holy smokes, that is insane. Somebody says he literally pumps and dumps it right before he tweets. Look at major exchanges and the trend before his tweets. There are always large buys and sells minutes before the tweet goes out. I guess only Karks are allowed to do anything these days, even in lawful societies. He's definitely not, but that is a really smart idea, though. Also, I'm gonna retweet Jeff. Yeah, it's a crazy situation right now. Elon Musk on his own, pump and dump in crypto. It's bad for crypto's mentality or reputation. I mean, in the end, though, I don't really care too much about it because, well, as long as we're doing good, as long as he's not talking about XRP, I don't think we have really anything to worry about. Because worst case, Dogecoin gets regulated, or what's his name now? Elon Musk just gets some sort of lawsuit against him. I don't really care about that, though. Somebody says at 115,000 subscribers, do a butt review. You know what? If we hit 115,000 subscribers this stream right now, if we get 115,000 subscribers right now, I will show you my butt right now. All right, no worries, Zach. You got it. All right, I'll send you. No, crazy ass guy. These people. Man, there's also so many people in the chat box who also say, Dusty, please, moan for the chat. You guys are freaking crazy. Some people are crazy here, man. You guys also need to sleep, maybe. Something like that. You guys are freaking nuts. Somebody says Elon Musk is getting sued by the SEC. Just watch. It's all he does is manipulate the market. Yeah, I mean, to some degree. I'm not sure if he can actually get sued on the basis that he's just talking about what he thinks, right? I mean, he has a big role, but then again, if he's not a big hodler and he's just doing this because he thinks stuff, I don't know. It's not his coin. It's not like it's his own company where he can get sued by the SEC for manipulation. It's just a miscellaneous. It's like saying Warren Buffett, who is saying something negative about crypto, is manipulating the crypto prices. That's, even if he does it consistently, if he keeps bashing it and every time he says something it dumps, would that be illegal though? It's difficult to say. It's really difficult. All right, guys, you know what just happened? And I keep seeing this. Like I've told you guys a couple of times already before, right? What often happens is at the start of the stream, we started out with 112,637, I think. Right now we have 647. What happened is within the hour here, about 110 people I think subscribed. Right now, I just refreshed my phone, and now it's again about 110 or 100, I guess, people down. YouTube literally takes off the subscriptions again, I think either because too many people subscribe at the same time or because of something I'm not aware of. But please, check if you're still subscribed to the channel right now because they keep throwing it off for some reason. It's not the first time that people have told me that this has happened. But I'm not sure how that works. But literally, I'm just checking my subscribers right now, and it's gone down by 100 in just 1 minute. That's not some coincidence. No, this is YouTube taking those subscriptions off for some unapparent reason. I'm thinking because they think it's bots. If you guys are all coming in with the subscribe button so quickly, Max says he got unsubscribed. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, man. I'm really not sure. I'm not sure if you're lying to me as well. But make sure you check if you're still subscribed to it. I'm still in? All right, man. I'm not saying conspiracy. I'm just saying it's pretty odd. It has happened a couple of times before. It's the same thing for the likes. You want to do an experiment? You can actually see it right now in action if you want to. We have 1,000 people watching. If and again, I'm not trying to bait you for likes, by the way. I don't give a crap. You guys know it. If you all press the like button right now, you'll notice in about, I guess maybe 30 minutes from now, or maybe even sooner, it'll take away those likes again. If more than, let's say, about 150 people press it at the same type of time, it'll take them all off. I think it's just because of the algorithm in some way, shape, or form. It's pretty odd. I guess they just don't trust it then, right? If too many people press it at once. But 3-4 people are now saying I got unsubbed. I'm not sure if you guys are actually trolling me or if it's the real truth. But I think it's strange why YouTube is doing that. No, I'm not going to answer that question. No. All right. Whatever you were asking, no. Why is Julia so fine when she told Pompliano he was not answering her question? I think that was pretty funny indeed. A lot of people are talking about this right now. Let me quickly see if I actually retweeted that. Not sure if I did. No, I can actually show you guys. I think I liked one of them though. Let me quickly see if I had that video open. It was pretty fun. I laughed my ass off watching that. I don't even have it open. Okay, I didn't actually like any tweet with that inside, I guess. So what can I type in then? How can I find it? Who actually talked about it over on Twitter? Let's quickly see if somebody tagged me in something. Because I did see it come by, but I guess I didn't check it out. By the way, a lot of people are actually into this gematria type of stuff as well. Do you guys believe in this? In the whole, in the whole gematria? Thinking again that those words line up, and so everything that Elon Musk is saying is all planned out with secret elite messages? No, I'm not gonna be able to find that little video from her. Whatever, man. We tried our best. We tried our best. Daniil says, I'm still subscribed just about an hour ago. All right, man, that's good to hear. I'm not sure. I really, as I just said, don't know why YouTube does that, but whatever. You can't do anything about it. YouTube does what they do. They deleted the channel about a week ago for some unapparent reason. I'm still not sure why. But it's the way it goes, all right? It's the way it goes, whatever. We take those dubs. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure you press that little button. If you want to help out the channel, make sure you press the like button as well. I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. We're going to end it here, man. It is 4:12 a.m. So we're just gonna let it slide for right now. And I'll be back a little bit later with some more videos and some more content, as you guys most likely know. Thank you guys all for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, as I just said. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video soon here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for stopping by. And there's going to be daily freaking live streams, so stay tuned. Stick around. There's going to be more coming.